Hello. Welcome to another weekday Identity Truth Bomb. And today I'm going to read from Isaiah 64:24. Here is the truth about you. You have a God who cares so much, he hears before you even speak. Isaiah 65:24 says, "Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear." Guys, it doesn't matter how much you feel like you've got to verbalize to God. Actually, I'm a verbal processor, so sometimes it's good for me to verbally process with God. I've just got to get with the Holy Spirit and tell him what I'm thinking and feeling. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to know that God knows. God knows. He knows what you need. He knows your desires. He knows the things that are weighing upon you. It says, before he calls, I will answer. He's already got an answer for you. And sometimes it doesn't look like what we want it to look like. But that's where faith comes in. That's where our trust in him comes in. We have to trust in the goodness of our Father who loves us, who's not going to leave us or forsake us, who has a plan for us and a hope and a future. We have to trust in that. While they are still speaking, I will hear. He hears you. And, I was talking to a friend a few days ago about how sometimes we feel like God's not hearing our prayers because we're not seeing things change or shift or happen. His promise is right there. While they are still speaking, I will hear. And we live in this world. We've got a spiritual dimension to this world. I think it's the book of Daniel where Daniel's praying and praying and praying, and it prayed and fasted. And finally, the angel came to Daniel and said, I heard when you first prayed, I heard. It was 40 days, I believe. I heard, but something in the spirit realm kept me from coming. I was fighting off something. It kept me from coming to you. Guys, sometimes delay is actually an appointed time. Sometimes delay is actually something that's bigger than you that's going on in the spirit world. And sometimes what seems like delay and seems like God isn't listening is really God refining you and teaching you to trust him and have faith in him and hope in him and be a prisoner of hope like I talked about before. You have a God who can hear you. He's surrounding you. He knows. He loves you. He cares. You're not alone, and you are heard. That's who you are today.